Pásame la llave.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Casey Mize gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top young pitchers in the game right now, Casey Mize. Former first-round draft pick out of Auburn University. This guy has a nasty split finger. A lot of people thought coming out of college he had the most advanced off-speed pitches in baseball, and mainly due to that split finger. He'll throw it to righties, he'll throw it to lefties, and, oh, by the way, he can rush that fastball up there 95 to 97 miles an hour also.
Now the pitch. Max Stassi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. A ball and no strikes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1.
1 and 1.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1 and 2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debra, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1. The Tigers coming up. No score. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at Dylan Bundy, this guy's made some changes throughout his career. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from the state of Oklahoma. Started his career in a bullpen, has made the switch to the starting rotation. Good fastball. Doesn't throw as hard as he did early in his career. Keeps the ball in the ballpark pretty well and throws strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he has a chance to pitch well in this one.
Grossman.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 18 homers, and 63 runs batted in. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Cabrera, 37 years old. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Scope at third with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-1 count to Nunez. The 2-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. And now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
into the corner and slicing foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Castro will be there to put it away for the first out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Stepping up is Jack Mayfield, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Adele.
So Joe Adell bats now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Harold Castro.
The shortstop, Harold.
And now the first pitch.
Castro.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Lagares is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
Batting up, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Castro at second. Reyes is over at first with one away. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Lagares. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Tigers 5 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Juan Lagares, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now. The 1-1.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Max Stassi, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Angels are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now here's the first offering. That's popped up. Mayfield trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One gone here in the Detroit third. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to bat will be Harold Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Lagares, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
In now, Jared Walsh, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Walsh is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fletcher stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. From the stretch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, 2 down now.
Up next,
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that misses, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in will be Willie Castro, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees, But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Raisel Iglesias answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Grayson Greiner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Iglesias is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Next, here is Victor Reyes. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now for L.A. Jack Mayfield comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Joe Adell is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next to stand in is Joe Adell. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Mayfield aboard here at first with nobody out. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
So far this season, Suzuki brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you interval.
High and deep to right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. To the plate now, Juan Lagares, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter,
In now, Max Stassi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Derek Holland takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, David Fletcher, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Holland stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Candelario into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's off the break.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before five crossed the plate, with the big blow being this three-run home run. Middle of the night now from Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 6 and the Halos 5.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Grounder, and that is off the first base bag. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Ro. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And now the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's Renato Nunez. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Cabrera takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, shortstop, Harold Castro.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now to the plate, Willie Castro blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out with the man at first. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Brandon Marsh.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate now, Jack Mayfield. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Castro will be there to put it away for the first out. Next up is Joe Adell. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Adell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Two and 2.
2 and 2.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Shohei Ohtani enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate now is Grayson Greiner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, Grayson Greiner.
Now here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Now in that bat you don't want to miss. And here is Jonathan Stowe. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. For the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grossman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Kyle Funkhauser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Hot shot down the line. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Jamer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and two.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Harold Castro would be next. Three-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Willie Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hey. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1 delivery. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, catcher, Grayson.
Sam Selman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Grayson Greiner will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
Nope, that's bad.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. One and one. Here it is. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the Tigers leave him loaded. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Jose Cisnero will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So now here is Jared Walsh. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And now the first pitch. Cisnero playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit is Brandon Marsh, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Victor Reyes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's finally over for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Jonathan Scope, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera, number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
Next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Jamer.
Standing in now, Jamer Candelario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Erasmo Ramirez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground to third. On to first, and Suzuki is retired, 2 away. Striding in is Juan Lagares. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Your winner in this one would be Derek Holland if the current result holds true. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Still 1-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Angels down to their last strike. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Max Stassi. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lagares leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a three-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Gregory Soto takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Derek Holland earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Dylan Bundy struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Derek Holland. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 2-9. The time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.